Federico Fagin is a modern-day wizard. Not the kind with wands and pointy hats, but one who conjures with silicon and electricity. You know, the things we carry in our pockets, those portals to infinite information and cat videos? The microprocessor, the heart of it all, that was Fagin, but this isn't a story about technology. It's about something much bigger, something that permeates the universe, consciousness. Fagin, in a move as audacious as inventing the microprocessor itself, throws down a gauntlet before the very nature of reality. He suggests that consciousness isn't just some emergent property of complex brains, but a fundamental force in the universe. Imagine a reality where your choices, your very thoughts, have the power to shape the world around you, to nudge the universe down one path versus another. That's the essence of what Fagin proposes. His theory is deeply rooted in the bizarre and counterintuitive world of quantum mechanics, the physics of the very small. This is where things exist in a haze of possibilities, a superposition of states, until something, an observation, forces them to choose a definite reality. Think of a coin spinning in the air, neither heads nor tails until it lands. That's the quantum world in a nutshell. Fagin takes this a step further, a giant leap actually. He proposes that it's consciousness itself, that mysterious essence we all possess, that acts as the ultimate observer, collapsing those quantum waves of possibility into the concrete experience we call reality. It's a bold claim, one that challenges the very foundations of physics and philosophy alike. At the heart of Fagin's theory lies a puzzle that has baffled physicists for a century, the quantum measurement problem. Imagine a tiny particle like an electron. Quantum mechanics tells us that this particle doesn't exist in one place at a time, not until we look at it anyway. Instead, it exists in a cloud of probabilities, a superposition of all possible positions at once. But here's the rub. When we actually try to measure the electron's position, when we try to pin it down, the cloud collapses. The electron, as if by magic, chooses one definite location. It's as if our observation, the very act of looking, forces the universe to make up its mind. This is the observer effect, and it's one of the weirdest aspects of quantum mechanics. It suggests that the observer, the conscious entity making the measurement, plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. But how can our mere observation influence the physical world? That's the question that has kept physicists up at night for decades. Some physicists believe that consciousness itself is the missing piece of the puzzle. They argue that consciousness isn't just a byproduct of the brain, but a fundamental aspect of reality, just like space and time. In this view, consciousness is what collapses the wave function, what transforms the fuzzy world of quantum possibilities into the concrete reality we experience. Now let's bring Federico Fagin back into the picture. He takes this idea of consciousness collapsing the wave function and runs with it, suggesting that our choices, our free will, play a crucial role in shaping reality. It's not just that we observe a reality that already exists, it's that we actively participate in its creation. Imagine you're facing a choice, tea or coffee. In Fagin's view, before you make your choice, both possibilities exist in a superposition. In a sense, two different universes coexist. There's a universe where you sip Earl Grey and contemplate the meaning of life, and another where you down an espresso buzzing with caffeinated energy. The act of choosing, according to Fagin, is akin to collapsing these parallel universes into one. Your free will, powered by consciousness, determines which potential reality becomes your lived experience. You are not merely a passenger on the river of time, but an active participant in charting its course. This might sound like something out of science fiction, but it's rooted in serious theoretical physics. The idea is that consciousness interacts with the quantum realm, collapsing wave functions and influencing the flow of information in the universe. It's as if our minds are quantum instruments, capable of tuning the very fabric of reality. But is there any evidence to support this mind-boggling theory? While it's still highly speculative, there are intriguing hints from experimental physics that might point in this direction. One such hint comes from a mind-bending experiment known as the delayed choice quantum eraser. Imagine a setup where a photon, a particle of light, can take one of two paths. The weirdness of quantum mechanics allows it to travel both paths simultaneously until a measurement is made. What's even stranger is that even after the photon has seemingly decided its path, we can use a clever trick to erase that choice and make it seem like it took both paths after all. This experiment suggests that the act of observation, the choice of how we measure the photon, can influence its past behavior. It's as if the future can reach back in time and change the past, at least at the quantum level. Some physicists believe this could be a hint that consciousness, with its ability to make choices that influence future outcomes, might be playing a role in shaping the very fabric of space-time. Another intriguing piece of the puzzle comes from mathematics and theoretical computer science, the free will theorem. This theorem, while not directly proving free will exists, shows that if the universe is governed by quantum mechanics and experimenters are free to choose how they set up their experiments, then particles themselves must also have a degree of freedom, a kind of free will. This doesn't mean particles are conscious, but it does suggest that the fundamental building blocks of the universe might possess a level of unpredictability and autonomy that aligns with the idea of free will playing a role in shaping reality. If Fagin's theory, even in part, reflects the true nature of reality, then the implications are profound. It suggests that we are not just passive observers in an indifferent universe, but active creators of our own reality. Our choices, our intentions, our very thoughts ripple through the quantum foam, shaping the world around us. This has profound implications for how we live our lives. If our choices genuinely matter, if they contribute to crafting the reality we experience, then living ethically, consciously, and compassionately becomes paramount. It's no longer just about being good in a moral sense, it's about aligning ourselves with the creative potential of the universe. The nature of time itself takes on a new dimension. If our present choices can influence past events, as hinted at by experiments like the delayed choice quantum eraser, then the linear progression of time we perceive might be an illusion. Perhaps time is more fluid, more interconnected than we currently understand. Fagin's theory, while still on the fringes of mainstream science, offers a tantalizing glimpse into a reality far stranger and more wondrous than we ever imagined. It invites us to reconsider our place in the cosmos, not as insignificant specks of dust, but as active participants in a grand cosmic dance of creation. It suggests that the universe is not a cold, indifferent machine, but a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of consciousness, where our choices, our dreams, and our very being contribute to the unfolding story of existence.